crazy right now. All right, we have a Georgia, Palmer, and Musashi Gangit. I like that combination. Versus a Junbart, Palmer, Musashi, and Gangit. Sounds very, very familiar. Only difference being a Georgia and a Junbart. So let's see if... Oh God, I'm going to forget these names. Fl00r versus the Beefcakes. Okay. So Fl00rs are with... Okay. Let's see if Fl00rs can get a little bit closer with these Georgias. But not push too much. I'm guessing Gangits are going to go... Ooh, it's interesting based on where they've started. Gangit's probably... This one's going to be forced to go to C. Other one might as well. He's got a pretty safe path in to go right here and cap. Let's see if he does it. In the meantime, it looks like everyone's going. Musashi's going. Gangit's kind of going. Palmer's in. Not seeing any movement from the Georgia. Oh, there he is. He's got his smokestacks going. Junbart's on his way. Airman in the Musashi. The Pardot and the Gangit is actually heading towards the middle, and the Palmer Chap 1000 is heading towards the... Looks like the Palmer's coming across the center. The Georgia, so they're abandoning A. The Fl00r team, which means it's going to be a free cap for the Junbart, which coming around this corner is always terrifying, so it's going to be really good news for the Junbart to be able to see that. And if he gets around and he spots the Georgia, he's going to have a really, really nice shot on him. So it looks there's no way they're bringing the Gangit to E. That's, I mean, he could free cap here technically. He gets caught there. That is the end of the Gangit. Looks like they're both doing that into the free cap and B. They're employing similar strategies except for these Junbarts going A. And they're going to know very soon that they're giving away the A cap. C is going to be contested. Palmer versus Musashi. Short range. This Palmer's going to have an advantage, but the other Palmer's coming around the corner. If he doesn't use this island as cover, which may have overturned just a little bit, he's going to struggle here. He's not going to be able to make this turn because he stopped. They're going to be able to get into C. So let's see how that goes. Gangits are going to... They're going to stall B indefinitely until there's some other ship or action there. We're going to see Musashi, Palmer versus Palmer, and Musashi. Oh my God. Mirror comps here. Junbart has gotten into A, so let's see if this Musashi is going to see the other Musashi, and look at this. He's got his cheek. Oh, this is bad news. He doesn't have his guns pointed in the right direction, but they're starting to turn there. He's cheating towards B. They don't have him spotted yet. They do have the Georgia spotted. You're going to see him turn his guns for it. He's going to give his cheek for it. You're going to see two Musashis that both have each other's cheeks. Let's see what it looks like when he finally spots it. He does have his guns turned towards that way. They know there's something capping C. Let's see if the Musashi exhibits some caution. Oh, he does. The Palmer almost pushes him. So they do manage to cap C faster than the Junbart. The Junbart made a huge mistake. He didn't cap A. I guess they're going for kill, don't cap, but that was a huge mistake. He does have the Gangit spotted. And this Musashi should see the other Musashi. They've got good angles. Palmer's coming across the center. He's got shots on him. It is technically a 1 versus 2 right now. Musashi has been citadeled. He did manage to hit his cheek. Oh, yeah, these Musashis are getting absolutely handled. So, Gangits on both sides are vulnerable. Right now, you have the Junbart pushing in. This Gangit needs to get towards the center where he'll be safe. Unless the other Gangit is coming forward. No, he's backing up. And right now, this Palmer has decided to reverse course, go around, and he's going to have this other Palmer in secondary range. But more importantly, if he moves forward, he's going to have this Musashi's broadside. I think that's what he's going for. Got his secondaries going. BD NorCal has his torps out on the Musashi. Let's see if they have the range. Yeah, they do. If he keeps going forward, they'll definitely have the range. This Georgia's coming around the side, so he's going to be able to help. It's going to be a 2v3. This Musashi is going to eat one of those torps. That's going to make a big difference. But Palmer now has come around, and he has the Musashi's broadside, Citadel City. Palmer has managed to get a second wreck out in Georgia, and this Palmer has his torps out at the Musashi. He's got his second set of torps out at the other Palmer. I don't know if that's going to have the range because he's backing up. It's probably not. It's going to die just before that. He's got the Georgia's broadside. Oh, boy. Jean Bart's pushing. He's going against the Gangit. You get one torp, 2 torps on the Andrew. And if he's not careful, this Palmer is going to be given a big shot up to Airman. So this Palmer is pushing. He's pushing into a 2v3. He's got to realize he got a slight disadvantage here, and he needs to have a little bit more caution. Got his secondaries on the Palmer. That Musashi's low. That's where they need to be aiming. This Georgia's about to get his secondaries on the Jean Bart. He needs to switch those over to the Palmer. First Palmer is going to go down. They're focusing on him. And he's taking his shots at the Musashi. I'm very confused as to what's happening here. You are putting your secondaries on the Palmer and shooting the Bowen Musashi. You're splitting your damage. Your team has the ability to kill that Palmer, and you need to kill that Palmer fast, because he's got your broad. Okay, there goes the Palmer. So it's a 4v3 with the Gangit able to stay and cap B. He's pushed the other Gangit out. Jean Bart's coming around, still punching that Gangit. It's a... Ooh, this Musashi's cheek is in a ton of trouble. If Airman's able to come around, he sticks his beak out, that Georgia's going to Citadel him. He sticks that beak out, he can Citadel Andrew. But the Palmer goes down. It's a 3v3 with the advantage right now. The HP pool going to... I don't know. It's tough to say. It looks like it is going to the Beefcakes. Okay, that Musashi does take a torp. He is able to heal. He sticks his beak out here. This is what the Musashi is waiting for. He's going to get Citadel'd, and that's going to shift. Jean Bart is coming back through the center. He's getting back to his team. The Gangit is pushing him, most likely going for a ram. This Jean Bart needs to move forward. Oh, Gangit's like, oh. This is bad for me. Bad for the Jean Bart, too. Firing HE, though. Jean Bart's backing up. He's eyeballing the Gangit. Musashi's coming forward. He's able to cap C. They stalled enough time. So they've gotten B and C. If that Jean Bart had waited an extra second, they would have been ticking away at A the entire time. So a little questionable on that. I mean, it's definitely happened. Okay, Jean Bart is 1v1 versus the Gangit. This Gangit doesn't have a prayer in hell. Looks like the Jean Bart's secondaries are drunk. They're going all over the place. He's keeping a good angle. Fl00r's in a lot of trouble. They're pushing forward with the Georgia against the Musashi. Georgia takes a huge hit from the Musashi. He's coming forward, and he's going to meet the Gangit. I don't know how much the Gangit's going to be able to do. AP into the side of the Georgia. 9K, not a bad shot from the Gangit. Georgia is going to try and... Okay, now the Musashi has pre-turned his guns. He is waiting for this Georgia's Citadels, but it doesn't matter. The Georgia gets him on the cheek. That's a huge swing. Oh, now they're in trouble. If this Gangit is able to... Okay, Gangit dies to the Jean Bart. It is a 2v2. Gangit versus... And Jean Bart versus Georgia Musashi. Gangit is... he needs a lot of help. This Jean Bart needs to be able to come forward, and he is. He's going to be able to get the broadside of the Georgia. Okay, and there was that delete we were talking about, but he was able to take a big chunk off of the Georgia. So it's now a 1v2, but the HP advantage is slightly in favor of the Jean Bart. Georgia needs to go forward. He needs to get those secondaries going. He needs to ram him. Nope, he's slowing down. Nope, not. There's Jean Bart firing HE. Oh, no, big miss. Big miss there. He's not going to have a lot of time for a second shot. Fl00r has come back from what looked like a very desperate situation, and that's the danger of the Japanese battleships. So the Georgia was able to heal. Jean Bart backing up. Georgia's going for a ram, it looks like. Okay, there's a good HE shot, but 20,000 left on him. He needs to get a fire. These secondaries need to help him out a ton. Right now, Georgia is going to be able to kill him with a ram, and that's exactly what he's going for. Musashi should be able to chunk the crap out of a Jean Bart once he gets in range too. Now, right now, he should be looking at the Musashi because the Musashi's giving him his cheek. It's a tough call. There's 9,000 on the Georgia. He's going full speed. He's doesn't have speed on it yet. One more big shot. Will he get there? Oh, he's got him. And that's game. Game one goes to Fl00r. An amazing comeback. And that is the Musashi giveth and the Musashi taketh away. One big hit. That had to be a triple Citadel. That was huge. Excellent game. Excellent first game. Hopefully that is a sign of things to come. So I'm thinking you're going to see similar comps. Now, if you notice, neither of these teams brought a Mikasa, and I think that was smart. All of those ships were viable in that game. All of those ships did damage. The ones that were lower tier were able to put pressure on caps. They were able to chunk decent damage before they died. I think that was excellent picks by these teams. You can see that the strategy is evolving as they play more and more of these games. All right, and it looks like the gentlemen from Beefcake are ready. We're waiting on the Fl00r team. Wow, what a first game. Excellent, excellent. That was Battleship OP at its finest. MVP so far goes to that Georgia. All right, Fl00r's readying up. Looks like we're ready for game number 2. Now, I'm really surprised some of these ships aren't bringing in Tirpitz. If you're bringing in a Pommer, Tirpitz gives you a little bit more value. Imagine getting rid of the tier 5, getting rid of the Pommer for 2 Tirpitz. I think there's something there. Oh, you can't bring 2 Tirpitzes because of 1 per country. That's okay. I'm stupid. Ignore me. There's nothing there. But I really think a Pommern and a Tirpitz are really bringing the same package. All right, now still trying to figure out what Fl00r's up to. Ooh, we're in 109th right now. We'll have to put on that. All right, we're waiting. I think they're discussing strategy, which I like. All right, here we go. Fl00r, it's got 3 of 4, just waiting on Andrew. All right, all ships are readied up. Here we go. Game number 2, Two Brothers domination. Will we see a Mikasa? Right. So it looks like we have a Georgia Pommern Musashi Gangit. The same. Oh, it's the same on both sides. Jean Bart Pommern Musashi Gangit versus Georgia Pommern Musashi Gangit. So again, Jean Bart and Georgia being the only difference. Let's see if they're matched up against each other, and they are. Pommern Musashi Gangit Musashi Pommern. Ooh. No clear advantage. Really boils down to how the Georgia and Jean Bart do. So what are you doing with your Gangit on this map? I'm putting mine here. May actually push him up the center to right here to mess with BCAP and to throw them off, but I don't know. Ballsy to do until you know where everyone's at. It looks like the Beefcakes are leaning towards the west, with the Pommern going to be stuck up against the Musashi. And it looks they're doing the same damn thing. Looks like Fl00r is leaning towards the east with Musashi Pommern going to be coming over here. So we're going to see a Musashi Pommern off over on the east flank, and on the west flank, you're going to see Georgia versus Jean Bart. Now, Jean Bart has some advantages here at range, but the Georgia has to be spotted, and what I think they're not taking into consideration is you typically have a DD here to spot out this Georgia. So the Georgia is going to be able to get in close. The Jean Bart's not going to have the luxury this long range spotting. And let's take a look and see when they're going to see him. Jean Bart's moving forward. Don't see him yet. Let's take a look at the other side. They don't see anything on this side. Georgia's actually broadside-y here. I like what Beefcake is doing. They're using these islands as some form of protection. They have the Musashi leading the charge, which probably need the Pommern a little bit closer. The Pommern should be the one that goes in first. Musashi's too valuable to be up close. Maybe even consider the Ganget going forward. I think the Ganget being exposed. That's the first time we watched a Ganget go pop. So this is the feeling out period. So far, no one spotted anyone. Yeah, no one spotted anyone. They're trying to figure out what the enemy team's doing. I'm guessing they're all thinking they're going middle. And this Ganget, God, going up the middle, gonna be a little turd sitting right here. We'll see. All right, Pommern's in position. Musashi, he's got his cheek covered from this direction. He's got a very good angle. Gonna see this Pommern soon. Not quite yet. They don't see anything over here. Okay, so this is interesting. I just noticed the Musashi has combined with the Jean Bart at A. They're going to have some strength here. They're going to put the Pommern to anchor D, and there are 3 people bearing down on him. One of them is the Ganget. Oh, Pommern. Ooh, Pommern got chunked by the Musashi. We totally missed that. He must have just been spotted for a second. Man, he paid with 15, 16k health. Okay, there goes the Pommern leading the charge. Fl00r. All right, Georgia has been spotted. Gets shots on the Musashi. Oh, man, this Pommern, he's taking a beating. 2k on the Georgia. Ganget is coming up the center. Keep an eye. We have a Musashi versus Musashi Jean Bart versus Georgia. This Georgia should not last long in this situation. Big hits from the Musashi. Keep an eye over here. As long as Chep 2000 manages his HP and keeps himself in a kiting position, they're going to give up D. That's fine. Going to be okay. But this Ganget coming around the back is going to threaten C. This Georgia should be dead. If they know the Jean Bart's here. They do. He's got his secondaries going. Okay. They do not know where the Ganget's at. But the Musashi is making a move towards the center, and that could spell disaster for the Pardot. So that was really, really smart of Andrew. They saw the Pommern was kiting. They haven't seen the Ganget. I'm guessing they figure he's going down the middle to contest C, and he is about to meet a Musashi, and that is about to be the end of the game. Georgia is getting absolutely styled on. He is down to 51,000. He's taking a good chunk out of Airman. There was a big hit on the Georgia from either the Musashi or the Jean Bart. I think it was the Jean Bart. And right now, Chap 2000 is in a 1v1 versus the Pommern. He is broad to him, but able to get those torps out, and that's a bad place for BD NorCal to be. It's pretty obvious that's what he's doing. Should be able to Hydra this out. Let's see if he can dodge these torps. It looks like he's about to take 2. One in the beak. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. And Ganget has been spotted. He has no reprieve here. He is dead. Now the Musashi is broadside to him. Let's see if the Ganget can Citadel him. No, if he can't. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Gangit just lost half his health. Andrew's chuckling. Okay, the Pommern is turned back out to be able to get some torps on. The Georgia's been able to hold on down to 17,000, but he has retreated and he's in a kiting position. The Musashi has the Jean Bart. At this point, they've baited him into chasing, and now this Musashi is going to absolutely crush this Jean Bart. Got lucky there. I'm guessing this Pommern has his Hydro up because he's in a Torp battle. Capu's shown, he's demonstrated some really, really good. Yeah, he's definitely got his Hydro up. He's missing those Torps. Got a very good understanding of how the Pommern works, and he's getting his Torps involved in the battle without giving complete control of himself up. So the Musashi has ignored the Gangit in favor of the Jean Bart. The Jean Bart has paid the price for it. And the Gangit's he's just sitting there as bait. I really wonder if he can Citadel him. And he's in good position to do it. Keep an eye on this Pommern battle. BD NorCal has taken a big hit from Chapu. It looks like Chapu is going to win this battle. Got good angling. He's probably guessing BD's waiting to torp here because there's no other reason you're at that angle. Okay, Airman's gotten back in, and that's going to put Andrew at a little bit of risk. They did manage to kill the Georgia, so that crossfire is gone. And so you're seeing the Beefcakes exert a little bit of pressure here, but Jean Bart versus Musashi is tough. The Gangit is pushing forward, getting a little chip damage in, and the other Gangit has managed to put some shots on him. The Pommern battle is ongoing, and it looks okay. There's the last minute torps. I don't know if they're going to hit, but BD NorCal is definitely going down here. How much damage can he take from Chapu? In the meantime, it looks like the final result of that is going to be got 11k left. Now he's turning back. If he doesn't have his Hydro going, I don't know if he can outrun these torps. Right, in the meantime, the Gangit has been chunked down. The Jean Bart's pushing forward into a Musashi. Always a questionable decision. But the other Musashi is giving his... Oh, Airman. Airman, did you learn nothing last time? As soon as he sees this, you are getting Citadel'd, my friend. Need to turn left. Quickly. All right, there goes the Gangit. Gangit on Gangit violence gets you nowhere. And it looks like Witch Doctor is going in for a ram on the Jean Bart. This is where being a little over-aggressive may come back to haunt you, but Musashi versus Musashi, as long as Airman keeps good angles, gonna be okay. They're ignoring the Gangit for now and focusing on the Musashi. Jean Bart has turned, realizing that the Gangit is going for the ram. He may be able to just miss him. He is giving him a pretty fat Citadel to do it. The Gangit has decided to turn off. No, he's waggling back. He's ignoring the Jean Bart. Is he going for the Musashi? So now that you can't ignore him forever. There it is, Jean Bart in one shot. There goes the Gangit. He pre-turned his guns. And it is looking like curtains for Fl00r. So in map 2, we see two very similar but very different strategies. They were able to get the Jean Bart and the Musashi against the Georgia, and that is bye-bye Georgia. And Chapu won the Pommern battle. So this one boiled down to individual fights. Congratulations to oh my god, Beefcakes on superior play here. This one could have went either way though. Airman much better. He's still showing his cheek a little too often for my liking, but that was an excellent fight. 1-1. We're going to match 3. All right, match 3 Epicenter. I think you're going to see they've proven to bring the exact same comps every single time. They've won one on both, so I like this. This is just coming down to better battleship play, and whoever has the better positioning for the ship's advantage has been the team that's been able to win. It was I think Fl00r had an opportunity there when they caught that Ganget out. Before the Jean Bart was able to kill the Georgia. If the Georgia could have kited a little bit more, maybe went dark, so he would still be able to threaten that broadside. That game would have been a little bit differently. But otherwise, it was a very, very close game. It was all about shifting battleships at the right time. I think that the Beefcakes made the right choice, bringing the Jean Bart Musashi against the Georgia, and that ultimately proved to be the win. And that Pommern gets the MVP because he was able to withstand a 3v1 for about 4 minutes and then win a 1v1 against the other Pommern. So those were the two GP difference makers of the game. Looks like we're ready for game 3. God, this is such a tough map for battleships. All right, looks like all the teams are ready. Let's get right into it. Maybe. All right, game 3 is underway. Reminder, after this, we're going to be doing clan brawls. Stick around. Yep, so it's looking like Georgia Palmer and Musashi versus Jean Bart Palmer and Musashi. Ganget on both sides. They've kept the same roster for both. Apparently, they've got players who feel comfortable in all of those. These Ganget players have been making some really good decisions. We have watched them go boom very quickly, which we haven't seen in the other two matches. So maybe a little bit more caution for both of them. But otherwise, this has been an amazing game. All right, let's check it out. So now this is the first time we're seeing the Jean Bart in this mountainous position. Don't really have great angles from here, but he can put up quite a fight. The thing is, you're not used to playing these battleships on this map, so how these guys decide to play it is going to make or break this. Musashi moving forward towards this middle island. Ganget diving towards it. You're going to see Palmer go to Torpedo Alley with the Georgia, so you're going to see the two secondary ships going towards the Torpedo Alley against the two non-secondary ships over here, the Jean Bart and the Musashi. What this Pommern does, this is kind of a bad position for him to start off. He can kind of weave his way here, but he's going to have to give the Georgia one hell of a shot in order to do it. He's against the Musashi, the one ship he doesn't want to be against. So let's see how this develops. Looks like Ganget's going to dive the island. Musashi probably trying to stay out of detect range and get with the Pommern in Georgia. I don't know what they're doing here. We'll have to wait and see how that develops. On the other side, the Beefcakes are basically taking their spawn positions and placing their ships accordingly. There looks like they're a little bit more shuffling on the Fl00r side. Jean Bart has decided to go past this island region. I'm guessing it's because I'm going to run right into this. Ooh! Back. Guessing it's because no one spotted him yet, but that is going to change very soon. Okay, Musashi is spotted. Broadside by the Ganget, though. Let's see if anyone can get shots on him. This could be bad news for Andrew. Oh, other Musashi's got shots on him. Let's see it. 97K. Oh, those are looking the saucy. Oh, yeah, there's a Citadel right there for sure. 13,000. Pommern versus Jean Bart. Pommern takes a big 15K hit, and he returns it in kind for another 10,000, and he's got his secondaries going on the Jean Bart. Georgia's got the Jean Bart's broadside, but the Jean Bart and the Musashi. Oh, he was able to avoid most of those shells. That could have been devastating for the Jean Bart. He needs to not stay there. He is broadside to two ships. And those secondaries are not doing anything near the Pommern secondaries. Let's see if they end this Jean Bart. That's a big mistake by the Jean Bart. Musashi has managed to get out of the broadsideness from the other Musashi. Airman's in a great position, but he doesn't have a lot of things to shoot at from here. So he is shooting at the Pommern. Pommer's taken a couple shots. They're going to focus on him. And there it is. Jean Bart just got the crap Citadel out of him. Pommern got chunked for about 5K. Pretty quiet on the other side. Gangit versus Gangit. And it looks like the Pomeran's going to discover the Gangit. Let's take a look. He doesn't have him just yet. But the George is coming around to respond. This Pomeran is getting crushed. As long as this Jean Bart is spotted, this Musashi is just going to just style on him. Let's see it. Yeah, those hurt. That's the kind of damage you want to avoid. You do want to take out that Pomeran. That Pomeran is retreating, not at the cost of your Jean Bart. All right, Musashi's moving forward. Gangit is in a fight with the Pomeran, but he's got George's support, and the Georgia put down a big amount of hurt on the Pomeran. It looks like the Jean Bart sees the Gangit from across the map, citadels him, or pens him a ton of times. Musashi is focused, so they're focusing on the Pomeran across the map, and it looks like the Pomeran BD NorCal is fighting back against Jean Bart, who's cutting away. This is going to leave Airman in an interesting predicament. He's going to have a great broadside shot at the Georgia, but the Georgia's going to have a great broadside shot on him. Do they see him? They know the Georgia's there. They do not know the Musashi's there. Here comes the shot. Let's see if this Georgia gets punished. Oh, boy. That was huge. Double Citadel on the Georgia. And the Musashi's going to be able to push forward just in time to get safe. Georgia had his guns focused on the Pomeran. Pomeran has torps out on the Georgia. Gang gets moving forward. Oh, yeah, those torps are good, too. Oh, this Georgia's in a world of trouble. Yep, there goes the Georgia. Georgia's the first to go down. The Pomeran has managed to heal. They're capping the first ring. Oh, big advantage to the Beefcakes. Gangit's coming around. Is he going to ram the Pomeran? This is huge value for the Gangit if he manages to do it. He does. Down goes the Pomeran. Wait, no! The Musashi! Whoa! Look at this! Look at where he died! Look at where he died! Wow! What a save by Airman, shot of the night! And now it is Musashi and Pomeran versus Jean Bart. Musashi, Gangit, and Pomeran. This is looking like it is going in the direction of the Beefcakes. Airman, what a holy shit. That was over his own teammate. Bow for the Citadel. Inches away from the Ram. This went from a 3v2 to a 4v2 in one shot. Now, I think the Jean Bart's being a little aggressive pushing up here, but they're just going to keep him out of the cap. They're going to force the Musashi to come around this corner in order to do anything. There's his spotter plane. It's going to go away quickly. He's going to stop there. They're going to stall him out. What do you do in this situation? The Musashi, this is not the Musashi's strength. If he comes around, and he's probably going to try and bend around, he's giving away his cheek. He's giving away his Citadel. Andrew's just sitting here waiting. Let's just take a look at what we got going on here. He's waiting. He is waiting. Will he come? I mean, he's got to do something. This something is not a good something, though. This is a something of last desperation. Let's see if he's inching. Now, he could try and bait out the shot and have him hit the front and maybe just pen him. He has a ton of HP. The Jean Bart's coming around. He's going to focus on the Pomeran. Okay, now you're going to have Pomeran joining in on the fun. Okay, Airman's making a mistake. Did he forget about the Musashi? Did he forget? Oh, Lord, watch this. Oh, he's making a huge mistake. Oh, but his guns aren't turned. Andrew's guns aren't turned. Oh, no. They're proximity spotted. Sail past him, Andrew. Or Airman, sail past him. Wow, Andrew has got to be kicking himself right now. So it looks like the Musashis are going to ram, and that's going to be that. Yep. But Andrew survives. Does he have the damage control party? He does. Oh, no. Not going to be enough. Pommern goes down to the Junbart, leaving a very crippled Musashi left. He does get Torps off. Junbart's backing up. Doesn't look like these Torps have the line. Nope, he dodges them. It looks like Beefcake is going to get this either with points or by killing this Musashi who's coming around. Junbart's guns are already trained on him. That's going to be the end of the Musashi. This is going to be a double Citadel for sure. Yep, there it is. And with that, Beefcakes take it 2-1. Congratulations. Well played by both of them. MVP of the game, definitely Airman with the crazy-ass save. That was excellent. All right.